Nicole, and today I am going to show you guys and share with you my 2020 vision board and just give you tips on how you can make the best vision board for 2020 to help you visualize your goals every single day. And you're probably wondering, Nicole, it is January 31st. Why are you posting a vision board video? We're a month into 2020. And I'll tell you why. Because I have deemed January 2020 was a trial month. It was just a little messy and I'm resetting on February 1st. Therefore, it is time to make my board and I'm ready to really implement how I truly have been wanting to spend 2020 as this new month starts, because we're just not going to talk about January. It wasn't horrible, but we're just not going to talk about it. So obviously for your vision board, you're going to need 3 things. First, you're going to need a poster board of some kind, some scissors, and the biggest hack that I can give you is sticker paper. And that is where I differ. Instead of dealing with an annoying glue gun that can get glue stick, I have a printer that allows to print on thicker paper, therefore I can use sticker paper, and it saved me so much time when making this. So once you have your supplies, you're going to want to go onto the internet to find some images. What I did is throughout the past month I have been pinning pictures on Pinterest to a private board that is my 2020 vision board, and I had about 50 pictures or so on it. I have a lot of quotes on mine, probably a lot more than most, but that's okay. It can literally be anything you want. What I did after I had all the images that I wanted is I transferred them onto a Word doc, and this took a little while, and I resized them and cropped some of them so I wouldn't use as much ink if I knew I was going to cut them a certain way. And I cut mine more free-handed kind of looking. Not everything was like square, if that makes sense. But this took a second. I honestly kind of made mine too big. It ended up being it took up 9 pages, which like is fine. I don't care. It's just when I'm putting it on my board, I ended up not being able to fit everything. I would recommend making them a little smaller than I did. I'm not good about like thinking about how much that actually is off page. And like for me, I'm like 3 inches, that's tiny. And then 3 inches is huge. So just think about the proportions when you're making yours. But once you have those all laid out in a Word doc, you're gonna wanna go ahead and just print them. And like I said, I printed mine on sticker paper. Life saver, time saver, amazing. I haven't seen anyone else make it with sticker paper, and it hit me and I was like, why hasn't anyone thought of this? So once it's printed, I had to take the time to cut everything out. That honestly took some time. Really took some time. And like I said before, I didn't cut everything out in just squares or like what it was. I kind of cut around, you know, like some of the images or like even some of the quotes. So then once my pictures were cut out, I put them in 2 piles. I put a pile of quotes and a pile of pictures. And then I laid out my board and I started to set everything up. It took me a while. I had to kind of rearrange the images a lot to figure out where exactly I wanted them and how they would be best laid out. Like I said, some of them were so big and I wasn't able to fit everything. So once I laid everything out, then I just had to go through and peel the backing off of the stickers and stick them on. I ended up rearranging some things during this process, fitting a few more things in because there were some quotes that I really wanted on there. I think I used almost all of my quotes. That's kind of the biggest thing for me on this board is the quotes, to be honest. They are really what motivates me the most. Like I said, find what's most important to you and let it take prominence on your board. So this is how my board turned out. As you can see, there are a lot of quotes on it. Honestly, it's not even that fancy. It's rugged around the edges, but it works. Like, vision boards don't have to be fancy. They're there to inspire you. I think mine turned out pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with it. So as you can see here, I have a section of like clothes and clothing that inspire me that I want to, you know, kind of recreate. And then I have a car, since I'm going to be getting my license this year and getting my own car. I have some cute nails to inspire me to stop biting my nails. I have 2 big piles of books on my board, since one of my biggest goals of the year is to read at least 1 book a month. I have some travel photos here and also here, and just because I want to continue traveling in 2020, 2020. I have the Disney World Castle because I definitely want to go back to Disney. I have the Atlanta Braves baseball field here because I will be spending a lot of time there in 2020. I also have the Washington Nationals Park because that's somewhere that I want to travel in 2020. I also have some palm trees. I'm gonna try to get back to LA. I have two really cute room pictures up here surrounded by some quotes because I will be redoing this room soon. So that is a big thing that's happening this year for me. Down here I have two yoga pictures. Definitely want to keep doing my yoga this year, get back into that. And then I'll just go ahead and read some of the quotes that are on here. So I think my favorite quotes that are on here are, each day you must choose the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. I think my big words for the year are discipline, and then I have consistency over here, which are just two things I'm not the best at, and I really want to grow this year and just be a better worker and a more motivated person in all regards of everything in my life. I have the secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. That was one of my favorite quotes last year too, and I think that is super important. I have, if not now, then when? A year from now, you'll be glad you started today. I have the quote, this chapter feels really good, next to the books. I thought I was clever for putting it there. Always thinking. I have two kind of more personal, deeper quotes. They're not that deep, but I have forgive yourself for not knowing until you knew better, and get off social media and process your emotions. Get off social media and process your emotions. I did not do that last year, and I need to do that this year. If I'm going through it, if you see me tweeting, yell at me, please. And then forgive yourself for not knowing better until you knew better, which I can't blame myself for things that I just was naive to, and now I know better, so I can't hold that against myself. My favorite quote on this is probably, you are not too old and it is not too late, because that's something I always just think. I'm 23 and I feel like I'm way too old to accomplish the things I want, and I need to remember that. Plenty of people didn't start their companies or $1-billion companies until their 30s or 40s, you know? There's no time limit for anything in life. That is just about it. Oh, also, little random things. I have a butterfly just because I love butterflies and I thought it would be cute. I have two watermelons, and it's because I have watermelon pit for 2 Harry shows. So I thought that was clever. Just not really like a motivation, but just kind of a subtle reminder of something fun that I have to look forward to this year. Oh, I have a little calendar here just because I want to stay super organized this year. And oh, one last thing. So we have this little candle here, and I wanted a candle just because I like candles. I've been burning them a lot lately, and it just represents like calming and like self-care to me. But this candle says, girl, you need to calm the F down. And that is me at myself all the time. So 2 purposes on this board. We love multi-purpose items. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. Super cute, super functional. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna stick it in my room yet. I'm gonna have to figure that out. It is kind of big. I've never made one of these before, so I'm super happy of how it turned out and how cute it is. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that this inspires you to make a vision board if you haven't yet. Like I said, it is January 31st. It is never too late. Like, if you want to make one now, go ahead. If you are watching this video in June of 2020 and you want to make one now, make it. You still have 6 months, girl. Like, there is so much time to do everything that you want for this year still. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to comment about your vision board, or I would say leave pics. You can't leave pictures in comments. That sucks. But leave a comment, tell me what you have featured on your vision board if you've made one, and don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new to this channel and just found me through this video. I'm Nicole. I try to make videos every week, give or take, we'll see. But thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.
Are you still there? To delete this message, what are you talking about?